I've a lot younger brothers than me. And one time, my little brother, Rally, I had some pocket knives up in my room, and I was babysitting him, and he went upstairs and found one, because I'm terrible at baby proofing, clearly, as like a 14-year-old. And he finds one, and he opens it up and cuts his thumb, right? Runs downstairs, screaming, crying, help, 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 right? What'd I do? How dare you get into my knives? No, that's ridiculous. I said, oh, bud, that's terrible. What happened? He tells me what he did. We find a bandage. We put it on his finger. Reconciled, restored. Hey, buddy, the reason that I told you not to get into my knives is because stuff like this happens, and I don't want you to be hurt. Don't be hurt. I want you to be whole. I want the blood to stay inside your body, right? That's where it belongs. This is not a made-up story. 10 minutes later, do you know what he did? Back upstairs, found one that I had missed, cut the other thumb. As if one was like made of stone and the other was made of flesh. And he's like, I just don't know. Like, let's try them both out. You know what he did this time? Don't hear anything. Silence is bad. I've learned that as a parent. Silence is not good. What you want is a subtle murmur or like a little bit of noise. If everything goes quiet, something's not good. Everything goes quiet. Rally? Like it's muffled, right? So I look, we had a 2-story house, glass, banister, whatever. Little handprints all down the window. Trail of a little bit of blood all the way into the pantry. It kind of looks like a horror movie. It's terrifying. Handprint on the door. I go in there to find him climbing up the wall, another rule that we probably had, don't climb on the walls, to get the Band-Aids to cover his own iniquity. Because he was ashamed. And he tried his hardest, but there's blood everywhere. And he couldn't get to the Band-Aids. And he made a bigger mess trying to do it all on his own. And it's such a gift as a parent to what? To comfort your child when they're broken. I make rules for my 15-month-old. He doesn't know anything. He knows the word no somehow. But when I say it, it doesn't mean anything to him, right? And he climbs on stuff, and he falls and bonks his head. And it hurts him, and he cries. And he stumbles over to me, and he reaches his hands up, wanting me to do what? To hold him and to comfort him and secure him. And it's beautiful. And along the way, we decide that we don't need someone to reach up to. And we can cover our own iniquity, and we can rub our own bonked head, and we can put our own Band-Aids on. And we treat life like that, and we treat God like that, but he's a loving Father who says, listen, if you bonked your own head or that thing bonked your head, I love you. Come here, I'll pick you up. If you took all of my wealth and riches and spent it in a foreign country, I'm going to wait on this porch till you get back. I'm going to give you a hug because you belong to this family. Confession and repentance and humility reunites us with a loving God who longs to scoop us into his arms, pat us on the head, wipe our tears, and remind us it's going to be okay. Not by your own work, but because Jesus Christ on the cross has made it so.